Hi everyone, I'm Dr.Mindi Dayton, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you today. I first want to start off by saying that I understand how difficult all of these times may be for all of you, but I want to encourage you to really look at the silver lining and learn something from this. As an employer and a business owner, I never in a million years thought I would ever face anything like this, or as a person in general. And these times have really taught me how to be creative, how to work with my staff, how to be resilient, how to turn things on and off on a dime. And so I think I'm going to be a much better person, employer, and business owner after this, as difficult as it is, and it will continue to be for some time. So please take advantage of this time and really learn from this so it can help set you up for even greater success in the future. I will introduce myself just briefly. I am a 2001 graduate of Buena Vista. I'm from Eastern Iowa originally, over by the Cedar Rapids area, and then I went to medical school at Des Moines University. I've been practicing podiatry since 2007, and my husband and I have our own private practice here in Ankeny, Iowa. We've been here about 8 years and just opened our practice up about 2 years ago. Prior to that, we were both part of large multi-specialty groups. And we are also both business owners on another side project. We own a store called Wine Styles, which is retail wine, beer, and a small plates menu wine bar. And so through those experiences, I have had a lot of opportunities to be involved professionally with volunteerism. So that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about today. The first question that I have on my list here is, why do you serve? Well, I serve because, number one, I care. I care about my profession and making sure that it is seen in the greatest light by others, specifically with respect to podiatry and foot and ankle surgery. I care about the patients that our profession serves, and I care about my colleagues. And so getting involved is a great way to have a positive impact on all of those things. Another reason is, I'm sure you guys have heard network. And I will tell you, I agree, network. But sometimes networking, just for the sake of networking, can get boring, it can get overwhelming, and you just don't feel like you're seeing the fruits of your labor. So by getting involved professionally with organizations, such as I've been involved with our state society, I've been the president of the Iowa Podiatric Medical Society, I've been on our state licensure board, which is a governor appointed position. I have been involved with our national organization as well. It's afforded me the opportunity to network, to get to know other people, to help grow my practice and my business, and do all those other things I stated previously, but I'm doing it and actually accomplishing something else. We are setting standards for our profession. We are helping the members of our profession, whether it be in times like this, make sure that they understand the new rules and regulations that we're living under. Make sure they know where they can go to help get loans to support their small businesses. So I'm networking, I'm growing my business, growing my practice, but I'm doing it in a fun way where I'm actually accomplishing something and have great work product at the end of the day. Next question is, what connections do you see between your service and what you learned in your college courses? I think just the biggest thing about BV is obviously the education for service model. I don't know if we had that exact phrase when I was there. I think that's newer, thanks to President Merchant. But the sentiment has always been there. Getting involved in things like Beautification Day, getting involved in campus clubs, really that small environment where you could network while you're doing something meaningful for your peers and for the community, really helps set the stage for me for a lifelong love of getting involved and participating in professional volunteerism. Let's see. In what ways have the personal qualities, so I guess that's what personal qualities or skills have helped you, developed, through community service and volunteer work? I think I have really become a much better leader, a much better employer, a much better boss because of my experience through professional volunteerism. Through professional volunteerism, I have been working throughout the years with people that had different opinions, different experiences than me, things that I may have disagreed with passionately, but I've been able to learn from all the people. I've been able to figure out how to make my voice heard in a large group where if you don't have those opportunities, sometimes it's difficult to get your voice heard. I've been able to deal with difficult conversations because I've been forced to do those through my professional volunteerism and professional leadership roles. And so those have really helped me with my business to be able to work with my teams and my staff and have conversations and guide them and learn how I can get people to do the things I need them to do without feeling like I'm micromanaging or I'm being pushy or just bossy. And I think most of those skill sets I have learned through all of my other professional volunteering interactions largely. Also, the great thing with professional volunteerism is there's almost always going to be a great set of different experience levels. So I was fortunate enough to get involved in our state society just fresh out of residency when I first started practicing. And I can tell you because of that, I think I was heads and tails above some of my other colleagues in understanding insurance practices and understanding managing my staff and understanding the rules and regulations of the practice that we had, things that you don't necessarily learn in residency, billing, coding, dealing with legislative actions. And I learned all of that from the more seasoned professionals who became mentors to me throughout my career thus far, and many of them I still talk to on a daily basis and have become great friends. And without jumping in, without saying yes, without saying I want to do this, and taking on these volunteer opportunities with respect to my profession, I don't think I would have been able to form as great of collegial friendships as I have now. I wouldn't have had that opportunity, and I wouldn't be able to be as successful as I am in my practice and career and just profession in general. So I think it's been very invaluable to me. Hopefully these answers were good for you and gave you a little insight. Love speaking to people one-on-one, small groups and large groups. I hate speaking to a computer like this, so forgive me if I'm kind of rambling, but I would love to speak with any of you one-on-one if you ever have questions at all. Lori can give you my contact information, and whether you're looking at business ownership, whether you're looking at medicine, or just more into professional volunteerism, I'd be happy to speak with you. Have a great day.